Hey guys, what's going on? HDI Coldar here, and today I'm going to be starting a FIFA 14 career mode here. And it takes me a while to figure out what team I want to do, because I honestly just want to, I'm like, hey, you know what, I'm just going to record, and I'm going to figure things out from here. And it took me a while, but then I eventually ended up deciding on picking Spurs. I mean, I wanted to pick a team that wasn't like a top team, but I mean, I didn't want to have to like build a team up, because I mean, I built Ajax up from like a 4-star. I mean, it was pretty easy when they read the VZ, but now I have a pretty solid team. And I'm also doing Seattle Sounders in the BPL, which is extremely hard. And I'm in my 4th season. I started off in the championship, and now it's like it's hard. I mean, I simulated most of it because it was kind of boring. But I mean, I could easily finish like maybe Euro League with Seattle Sounders. But yeah, I play on I'm gonna be playing on world class difficulty. That's the difficulty I'm most comfortable with. I'm not too comfortable with legendary, but if things become super easy, which I don't think is going to happen, then yeah, we're going to end up going to legendary, which would be interesting because I never really play legendary. Okay, so yeah, just starting up the season here with Spurs, and early on I make a couple nice signings. I'm just doing all this name stuff and all. Let's go show you guys that. So basically what my plan is to do is I'm going to do this until FIFA 15 comes out, and then I'm going to do something interesting for FIFA 15. And for FIFA 15, what I'm going to do is I am going to get a nice big team, like a nicer team. Like, let's take Chelsea for example. With Chelsea, who do you have? You have what? You don't have Lampard anymore. Forget about him. You have what? Oscar. You have David Luiz, who's supposed to be leaving, so never mind about David Luiz. You have Petr Cech. You have Torres. Who else is on Chelsea? Bullion. I don't know. I don't really care for Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a Man United fan. And basically, what my idea is, we sell all of them and build a new team. And by sell all of them, I mean sell every single star player on that team and build a team with the money we make off of that. That's my idea. I don't know if people do it. Will it work? I don't see why not. And if I don't sell them, I'll probably end up not playing them. I guess, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. As you can see on the screen here, Eric Lamela was signed. I didn't do that, but Eric Lamela is now a Spur, and changing my career mode name to the Tube, because the Tube is very OP. So yeah, so that's basically my plan, is basically do career mode. I have summer now, and I've done YouTube before. It hasn't really worked out, but now I feel like, you know what, I'm bored. I need something to do. Why not do YouTube and music, which should be a very interesting combo. As you can see, and just going through my emails, global transfer network, which I actually use a little bit, not too much. It's okay. I mean, to be honest, sometimes I end up looking up players, which I kind of hate. I actually discovered a couple of really nice players through there. What's his name? The guy I've discovered through the Global Trade Network was Johnny Russell. He's actually a pretty solid player, if you ask me, that is. I enjoyed playing with him. He rose to like 81. He plays for Derby County, and he's pretty solid. So right here, I'm basically going through the squad here, see what I got. And I was gonna use the 4-4-2 diamond wide, but I'm like, nah, I want a formation I haven't used before, and I wanted to incorporate like a central attacking mid and stuff. And this kind of took me a little bit to figure out how I wanted to do. So I had Ericsson, and I had Sandro, and I had Paulinho. But I had Lennon, right? And I have somebody on the bench. Who's on the bench? There's somebody. I forget his name. As soon as I see it, I'll remember it. Well, Kabul's on the bench, and Lamella's on the bench. Yes, Lamella. Basically, I want to get Lamella in. So what? He plays right winger. So basically, I can get a central attacking mid. So basically, I can get away with him playing right mid, or I can get a central attack, I guess, I assume. And Harry Kane, I decided to keep him in substitutes because I've heard he grows pretty nicely. How nicely, I don't know yet. And I was considering putting Gomez and Kabul in the starting lineup, but there's players with higher overalls, and right now I'm trusting the higher overalls to do things for me right now at the moment. So going through everything, got Danny Rose. He doesn't grow too much. I bought him on Ajax after like in my 6th season. He's only like 78, but it's because Smeltzer's like, no, screw you, I'm leaving, son. And put Lennon there, and I realized that might not exactly work out. I have Polino, I have Eriksson, and I remember I have Lamella, and Lamella plays central attacking mid, and Eriksson plays left mid. So put Lennon there, put Lamella there, switching Lennon and Lamella, and boom, it's pretty solid work by myself, I think, and got Paulinho in. And I don't show this, but I received transfer offers for both Gomez and Sandro, but I both reject those. The transfer offers I do show you. I also received a transfer offer for Adebayor, which I'm pretty sure I edited out. If I didn't, oh well. But yeah, it's achieved one for Adebayor as well. And we're going in here, and first thing I actually do spend my money on is start a youth program, because youth programs are very crucial, very key. So basically, you can wait for him to arrive. A day later, he's here. Would you look at that? Arrived and ready to scout, and they want me to win the Euro League. My objectives for the season are to get to the semifinals of FA Cup, win the Euro League, and qualify for the Champions League. That's basically what they're telling me to do. And I send my scout from Finland to Brazil for 6 months. Look for those attackers. We can find maybe we'll find the next Neymar on the beach or something. I don't know. Apparently that's how he's discovered. At least that's what ESPN told me. And he signed up his network. And right here we decided to send one of our scouts out, and we're sending him to Spain. And we're going to look for a central midfielder that is a free kick specialist and also first team quality. Not looking for anything promising right now, because I have a pretty solid team, but free kick specialist, first team quality, has to be 26 or younger. Oh, excuse me. But right here, as you see, I sell Sandro here for 20 million. Oh, excuse me, to Florentina, and he does sell. Spoiler alert, I guess. You look right there, it says he sold. And we got 2 guys, Ratic and Cesc Fabregas. I see Fabregas, I'm like, oh wow, Fabregas is actually amazing. I'm going to inquire about Fabregas. Don't know when it's going to happen. Oh yeah, there we go. Inquire about Fabregas. And Ratic, like, okay, I don't know about much of this guy, so let's scout him. And Ratic is actually turned out, through the scouting reports apparently, turns out to be a pretty decent player. I've never played with him before. And yeah, let's see if we can get him. And our scout says he's found all he can. And Barcelona's like, nah, son, I ain't selling you Fabregas. That's basically what happens. And we have a game here against Juventus. And this is the first test. I simulated friendlies because friendlies are boring. And we're going to figure out what happens. And also, just a note, during the actual in-season games, I'm going to do live commentary and, like, edit it. So, yeah, cause I hate doing commentaries like these. Cause, I mean, sorry to know what happens, and it's so, like, slow and laborious and boring, you know. And Soldado ends up scoring a brace for just 2 goals. 2 goals is a brace, I believe. Yep, there we go. This is the 2nd goal. I'm pretty sure 2 goals is a brace. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we have beating Juventus, the Serie A champs, 4-0. And Ratic, I check out the scouting report a little early. I decide to inquire about him, and then I get a scouting report about him. But first, that's after this game, of course, against Atalanta, another Serie A side. And yeah, so very, very slow game, but in about 30-something minutes, Soldado scores. There we go, right there. Soldado scores yet another goal. Kyle Walker gets another yellow card. I'm pretty sure he got one in the first game. Harry Kane goes in. Paulinho gets a yellow card. Lamella scores, and that is basically how this game's gonna end, guys. 2-0. Us over Atalanta. Dembele goes in for Eriksson. Interesting substitution right there. Dembele for Eriksson. And yeah, so we get another scouting report. Blah blah blah. Ivan Ratic. I decided to check it out just to make sure, you know, I inquire about a great guy. Look at that long pass, the curve, the short pass, the crossing. That guy, he's apparently a free kick specialist, and I'm trusting that. And we get our monthly scout report. But first, Ratic, they're like, we want 35 million. I'm like, you sure you want 35 million? Don't you mean you want 30.5 million? Sure you want 35.5 million? You sure about that? And we also get a scouting report from our youth squad. We got Adriano, Cunha, We also have Camila Figueroa, Firmao Pereira, and Jose per something. Parpanera. Yeah, I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak any kind of that language. And basically, I'm going to make sure those guys stay true to their potential. And if they don't, I'll just, not sign them. And we have one more game against Batia. I don't know. I can't really see what that says right now. SC Batia, I believe. So we ended up winning this game as well. We actually have a solid, friendly season, preseason. I mean, we didn't allow a goal the whole entire time. Once again, Soldado scores. Added by Jorge's first goal. Paulino gets a yellow card. Kyle Walker will get a yellow card eventually. He's coming up in a second. There we go. Kyle Walker gets a yellow card. Chadi goes in for Lamela. They score, but then Soldado scores again 2 minutes after. And the game ends 3-1 us over SC Batia. Check our email. Transfer offer unacceptable. They want 42.5 million. I'm like, nah, son. 30.5. I've actually done that before. With my Spurs career mode, I got Rafinha from some Brazilian team. I think Flamengo. I don't remember the name. And they said they want 28 million. I gave them 14 million. They're like, no, we want 28. No, I'm paying 14. Okay, here you go, 14. This is a steal. They like bend to your they bend to your will, and basically I signed Ratic, and we're going to the team manager and say, how can he fit in the squad? Basically, what's gonna happen is he can play central mid. We're looking for him. He's all the way down at the bottom. There we go. And we're gonna basically say, okay. I don't know. I want to put him in the reserves first, higher up, just to see, like, I don't know why I do that. I just do. I'm pretty sure the reserve order doesn't truly matter. And then we take out Sikori Song, and Ratic. Make sure central mid. All right, let's put Paulinho there, and then Lennon. What Lennon's gonna do is get his butt off the starting 11 and right on the bench. And that is our starting 11, guys. Going into our first game of the season, which is going to be coming up next episode, and that game is against Crystal Palace. And yeah, we're gonna match your schedule to an earlier date for whatever reason, maybe because of Euro League or Capital One Cup, something like that. But yeah, guys, this is your boy HDI Coulthard. I'm gonna be signing out. Till next time, I want you all to stay classy. Bye bye.